Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of TF2sday. This is Hobo Freddy 55, and today I'm going to be going over Barnblitz, which is next week's map in UGC Highlander 9. And yeah, I'm going to be going over this map more from a Demoman standpoint. Also note, however, I'm not, some super plat demo, all that, whatever, but I think as far as, like actually getting good, just, knowing, being really practiced in combat with your weapons and stuff, there's really not too much that separates a lower level demo man from a higher level demo man. So, like, lower level demo man might not be super awesome at, getting pro sticks and all that stuff, but they can still have a general know-how of where to put their certain stick traps and where to hold from, things like that. So basically what I'm going to go over is what I feel are good spots to hold, good spots to put traps, good spots to take out sentry positions from, things like that. So first off, I'm starting on defense, obviously, and before the gates even open, I'll sometimes place sticks right in front of the cart there. Be cautious. In this map, you can actually place them underneath the cart like that, and sometimes you can get them so they're not too visible from behind, but still, even then, as you can tell, it didn't do any damage to me. So you could do that and then obviously be looking down at the bottom there and wait for them to push the cart just a little bit and then be able to get them with that. Otherwise, you can just kind of put them in front. No one's really going to see them either way unless they're looking from here, so do whatever you feel is best. Sometimes just putting them right here works, or putting a couple here, right here, just as a decoy to think that the only sticks are there. Right here sometimes works if they go straight out to the left like that, though you'll want to put more than just two. Also, I found that this is a really good spot right off this decking here. They can't see it until they're right above it. Trying to think of other spots. Yeah, a lot of these things you could probably put them here, but I don't think they can see them, but they'll most likely see you put them there. But like, yeah, take advantage of these tires and stuff, because if they jump out right at the beginning, that you can dish out some good damage on them. That's kind of the first area right there. As far as good spamming positions, being back here behind these rocks is good. You can spam into that left entrance quite well. Or just taking a position behind this house like here, where you can't get like sniped or anything like that, is also good. Again, you can spam almost anywhere on this map from behind these rocks. You just have to have someone with you in case the scout or soldier jumps over them. However, depending on where your team wants to hold, some teams try holding here, but at least for my team, we've been holding up here. We put our dispenser here to assist our combo and other classes, and then our engineer is here, has a sentry right on this point, or right on this corner right there, and here, grab some ammo real quick. Yeah, he's usually in there, and our pyro kind of switches in between from being up here to being there to spy check and blast away jumping soldiers, things like that. So up here's a decent spamming spot. Obviously you have the height advantage, but you also have to be careful because you're kind of open to a lot of snipers and stuff, pretty much everywhere. So, and even if you do try to back out, they still have a good shot on you until you're all the way around this corner. So just something to be wary of. Yeah, as far as this position's decent. You can also spam over this wall, which is good, and usually they explode right by the cart. Again, just watching down there. Most like in this first point, your sniper will be... actually, I'd say your sniper might be over here in this yard, like up on this platform, so you can see into that doorway and the doorway on the right there. and then maybe be able to rotate over here. But anyways, I don't play sniper, so what should I know? Anyways, usually it's held right here, and then the team will usually push the cart up to about this point before they have to Uber, and then they'll go up here and usually push the defensive team out this way. And so once you're pushed out of here, usually you'll end up down here, and I usually just spam from down this, especially because if you spam right through here, like right above the top part of this concrete wall, you can channel them right down. If you get the right angle, you'll channel them right here, and if their team's walking up here, you'll dish massive damage, obviously. As far as stick traps, you might... No, never mind. There's not really many stick traps right here that you would have time, or, it'd be actually beneficial to set up. You might set up some right here, something like that, just right before they pop in or something like that, but nothing too fancy as far as this. But yeah, usually they'll push in there, and then they'll focus, they'll turn through here, and if you're on offense, this is good for Demoman. You just kind of sit here and spam through, and you'll clear out the sentry pretty quickly with the help of possibly your soldier and heavy as well. You usually don't even, I don't know, if you have a good effort in taking the sentry out from the 3 big damage classes, then you can take out the sentry most likely without an Uber. So the Uber is usually just used to push the opposing team out of this area. So once you get this area, you should be able to get that sentry and have your scout engine, whatever, push the cart through the first point. Second point, for offensive demo, obviously this is a good point. You have spam damage down this way, blah 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 blah. Usually, however, teams on defense don't usually hold here. It's not a very good holding position, and once the setup is destroyed there, you're not going to have time to set up in the usual pub spots, which would be like up there, maybe right here, I've seen, though not really. That's a major pub spot. I wouldn't do that. Or I probably wouldn't do here either. This might work if you had time, but usually the best spot you'll see is up here, right on this deck area, and you'll have the dispensers somewhere around here. Maybe against this wall you'll have these full ammo packs, that small ammo pack, or sorry, full ammo and health pack, small ammo pack. And yeah, you usually just kind of take this hold. This is a good hold because if they try to round this corner, you can use as a demo, just spam down there really easily. You can also counter anything like that, just putting spam in there. The stairs also work well because, unless there's snipers that are, fully charged body shotting your feet, you can pretty easily spam down this way too and manage to just kind of peek around these corners here. Be careful about getting caught out here, but there's also this packs there. As far as offensive, I'd say your best bet. This one almost always requires an Uber to get around. You'll pop right here and just spam up. It's pretty obvious. As defensive demo, that's a good note, is to put sticks right here if you feel that they're about to pop, because if they do pop, they're probably not going to go real wide. They'll probably cut it pretty close to this corner. Other than that, spamming from... Oh, I can't even get up there, darn it. Spamming from up here, if you're on offense here, this is okay. Basically, if their engineer's not really paying too much attention and your medic wants to come up here with you, give you heals while you just kind of peek and spam the sentry out, then you can do that too. Most of the time it won't work though if their engineer's still up, but if you manage to get a pick on the engineer, then you should be good to go. Once this sentry's taken down, usually defensive team will back up. Trying to think of where next. in a lobby I played it, the sentry was actually right here, and they would wrangle it from down here, which also was kind of effective. So if you wanted to try that, you know, it's up to you, whatever. Also, dispenser. Yeah, that's one of the two main holds, I guess, is up here and then down here with the sentry and the dispenser around the corner. For this one's probably easier for you to spam from up there because you can just kind of shoot pills. You could also corner peek it a little easier on this one, but most likely it'll take an Uber to take out either one. So if you're right here, this is a decent position to spam from. Not necessarily up there, but if you know, you can kind of just peek around this corner a little bit. If they're already pressured back, you might be able to do some damage. As for this point on defense, I've seen teams set up here, I believe, which is a decent position. I've seen a lot of teams, most teams set up right here, or they'll set up right here, with me being the sentry in this position. So that's up for your discretion. As for Demoman on this point, most of these positions are kind of easy to spam. You can get up here pretty easily and just kind of spam down and deal a lot of damage to the sentry. Otherwise, you can... I don't know if getting up here to these positions up here is... oh cool, that door opens. I don't know if this, you know, getting up here and spending the time to spam down from here would be really worth it, unless you just kind of wanted to get that kind of flank position on them, which would cause more of a force out if you did take down their sentry and not allow them to set up. But yeah, I'm forgetting about defense. As for defense, spamming through here, you know, just shooting pills over there, that usually lands them right about there. If you wanted to back up a little more, it would pop more right in the middle where the point is. You could dish out quite a bit of damage there. This, I guess, on offense, this would be an easy way to spam over there, both pills and sticks. And then let's go ahead and talk about last. Most teams will set up... I've seen teams set up a sentry right there. This is a real pain in the butt position to get out, and so I'd say it's usually the best. Other positions I've seen, I think I've seen it here. This might seem more of a pub spot. I've also seen it up on this level, though that's pretty easily spammable if they get around and come up this flank area. So yeah, if they have their sentry right here, you can pretty easily just kind of spam up and take that out. As for Demoman, I think a good position on last for defense would be probably up here. From here you can spam down and keep the enemy team out from here. Also putting stick traps right here is highly helpful. A lot of combos will push from here, try to get this height advantage. Other teams, especially obviously because it's pro that we're playing, is they'll push through here and have access right into the main floor. As for offense, I'm trying to think of more. I think if you're going to spam the sentry out from anywhere, this would probably be the best. Pushing last will usually require an Uber to take out the sentry. Maybe not if your entire team's focusing it, and especially not if the engineer's already dead, but it's all these situational stuff that comes into play. But anyways, yeah, I think that's it. There's not really too many great stick points. You could, well, they widen this entrance. These used to be, I think this was like up to here or whatever, that wall, and you could put sticks there, but not in the pro version. So Can't do it there. Stick positions, stick positions, stick positions. Maybe not. I don't know. Stick positions are kind of up to your own trial and error. Just try stuff. Go do some lobbies. This might have the whole lantern effect, though. There's not really much point, but just basic doorway. Put them over this doorway. This one's too high, really, to be of much use. So yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, so I'm not going to make this video any much longer, so thank you for watching. I hope you found these tips helpful. Again, I'm not the best Demoman by far, so these are just kind of my thoughts, my ideas for what to do on this map in general as Demoman. So if you like this video, give it a like, favorite, subscribe, whatever. Share it, that works too. And come back for more TF2sday videos every week. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.